March 2nd, 2026. Remember the date. Because if you miss it, you may lose thousands of dollars in tax savings. That's the RRSP contribution deadline for the 2025 tax year. A lot of Canadians have no idea what that date even means. I definitely didn't when I first moved here. So today, I am breaking down everything you need to know about RRSPs before this deadline. What they are, how they save you money, how much you can contribute, and what to actually do before March 3rd. Whether you have never contributed to an RRSP before, or you are just trying to figure out whether you should max it out this year, this video is for you. No jargon, no confusion, just clear, actionable steps. I am Pratik, and this is 2 Cents Diaries. Let's get into it. Alright, let's start with the absolute basics. What is an RRSP? RRSP stands for Registered Retirement Savings Plan. It's a special account designed for Canadians to save for retirement while saving taxes now. Here's how it works. When you put your money into an RRSP, it reduces your taxable income. That means you can subtract that amount from your total earnings over the year. Lower taxable income means you pay less taxes or you get a bigger refund from the CRA. Let me give you a simple example. Let's say you earn $60,000 per year. Without any RRSP contribution, you pay taxes on that full $60,000. So that's your taxable income. But if you contribute $5,000 into your RRSP, your taxable income drops to $55,000. The $5,000 gets subtracted from your total income. The tax you have already paid throughout the whole year through payroll deductions were based on the $60,000. But now, your taxable income is lower, $55,000. So, the CRA owes you some money back. That's your tax refund. Now, the money you put into your RRSP, it's not gone forever. It's still your money. It's just locked in until you retire. The idea is that when you retire, your taxes will be lower. So, when you withdraw your money from the RRSP, you will pay less taxes on it then. In other words, you are deferring your taxes until you are in a lower tax bracket. And in the meantime, all the growth in your RRSP, your investments, interests, dividends, these are all tax-free until you withdraw money from your RRSP. One key thing, unlike TFSA where you can withdraw money anytime, RRSP withdrawals come with taxes and hefty fees. There are a few exceptions, like the homebuyer's plan for a down payment. But generally, RRSP is for retirement. Keep that in mind. The RRSP deadline is always 60 days after the end of the calendar year. Any contributions you make between January 1st, 2025 and March 3rd, 2026 can be claimed on your 2025 tax return to reduce your taxes. Miss that deadline, you can't claim it for 2025. You'd have to wait until the following year. Now, how much can you actually contribute? The RRSP contribution room is not fixed like TFSA or FHSA. It's based on the income from your previous year. The government allows you to contribute 18% of your earned income from the previous year, up to a maximum annual limit. For 2026, it's $32,490. So even if you earn $300,000, you can't just contribute 18% of your income. You can contribute up to the maximum limit. Here's the good news. RRSP contribution room accumulates. If you didn't contribute last year, that room carries forward. So you might even have 50,000, 70,000, or even 100,000 plus in your contribution room if you have been working for years and never contributed. How do you find your exact contribution room? Just log into the CRA My account. It will show you the exact amount right on the homepage. Or look at the notice of assessment on your last year's tax return. It's listed there too. This is a warning. Do not overcontribute. I repeat, do not overcontribute. If you exceed your limit by more than $2,000, you'll face a 1% penalty on the excess amount per month. Always make sure to check your available contribution room before actually contributing. Now you know the deadline, you know your limit, but how much do you actually save by contributing in your RRSP? This is where it gets interesting. Let's look at some real numbers, so you can see how much you can actually save by contributing in your RRSP. Scenario 1. You make $40,000 per year in Ontario. Your marginal tax rate is about 20%. If you contribute $3,000 in your RRSP, you can save approximately $600. That's $600 back just for putting money into your retirement savings. Scenario 2. You make $70,000 per year in Ontario. Your marginal tax rate is about 29.65%. If you contribute $10,000 into your RRSP, you can save $2,965 in taxes. That's almost $3,000 back. You can pay down some debt or even reinvest that money. I'll show you that strategy in a minute. Scenario 3. You make $100,000 per year in Ontario. Congratulations! Your marginal tax rate is about 43.41%. Not so great. If you contribute $18,000 into your RRSP, you can save $7,814 in taxes. Almost $8,000 back. Do you see the pattern here? The more you earn, the higher your tax bracket becomes. And the more valuable your RRSP contributions become as well. That's why I always say, if you are in a lower income bracket, for example, under $50,000 per year, RRSP should not probably be your top priority. Yeah, the tax refund is nice, but it's not that significant. For you, the TFSA flexibility might be a better option. Let me know in the comments below if you want to see a RRSP versus TFSA comparison video. On the other hand, if you're in a high income bracket, RRSP becomes very valuable for you. You're saving thousands of dollars in taxes just by contributing. And also, you're saving up for your retirement, which can be really valuable. That money you get as refund or savings on your taxes, you can directly reinvest it. But first, let's talk about what you should invest in your RRSP. And hey, if you're finding this video helpful and want to see more videos on money and investing in Canada, hit that subscribe button. We make videos like this every 2 weeks. Okay, so you open your RRSP, you contribute your money in it, but here's one thing a lot of people do not realize. Contributing is just step 1. You also need to invest the money inside your RRSP. Otherwise, it's just sitting there, earning basically nothing. If your employer offers RRSP matching, usually through a group RRSP, that should be your #1 priority. That's basically free money. Always max it out first. So what is an employer matching? If you contribute a certain amount into your RRSP, your employers will match that amount. So you're getting some free money from your employer just for contributing. If your employer doesn't offer any matching, or if you're self-employed, you can contribute to your RRSP directly. Now, where should you invest that money in? A good option for investing in your RRSP is target date funds. These funds are designed to automatically adjust the closer you get to retirement. You pick the fund based on the year you think you will retire. For example, if I plan to retire in 2060, I'll probably choose something like the Vanguard Target Retirement 2060 or the BlackRock LifePath 2060. And these funds do everything for you. They start a bit aggressive. Because you're still young, you have more risk tolerance. If the market becomes volatile, you can absorb the risk because you have a long time horizon before your retirement. But the closer you get to your retirement, they'll adjust the fund to something safer. For example, a healthy mix between bonds and stocks or ETFs. If you don't use target funds, another hands-off approach for you could be ETFs that track the market. For example, ETFs like XEQT or XGROW or XBEL, depending on your risk tolerance. XEQT if you want maximum growth and you have decades to your retirement. XGROW for more balanced approach, or XBEL is for a conservative approach. The key is to actually invest the money and don't let it sit as cash. Because your RRSP is locked till your retirement and you have a long time horizon. You can afford to invest in growth assets and ride out the volatility. So, you opened your RRSP and you contributed and invested that money. And you got a sizable refund from the CRA. Great job. What do you do with that refund money? Do you spend it in a vacation or maybe buying a new phone? Don't do that. Here's what I do instead. I reinvest that money. I reinvest it in my TFSA. Why? Because now I am getting tax refund from my RRSP contribution and investing that money into my TFSA for tax-free growth. If I contribute $10,000 into my RRSP and I am in a 30% tax bracket, I get a $3,000 refund. I take that $3,000 and put it directly in my TFSA. Now I have tax-free growth on that refund. Over 20-30 years, that $3,000 could grow to $20,000+ depending on the returns. All tax-free, and it all started from my RRSP refund. This is how you maximize both accounts. You lower your taxes by contributing to your RRSP, and you use the refund to supercharge your TFSA. Do this every year, and you're building wealth on two fronts. I think it's one of the most powerful strategies in Canadian personal finance. And a quick reminder, everything I'm sharing is for educational purposes only. This is what works for me, and I'm just sharing my knowledge with you so that you can make a decision on your own situation, which can be really unique to you. If you need actual financial advice, please talk to a licensed financial advisor or tax specialist. Before we wrap up, let's look at some of the common mistakes people make in their RRSP. Mistake 1. Contributing when you are in a lower tax bracket. If you're earning less than $50,000, your tax refund is really small. So, prioritizing TFSA might be a better option for you. You would be better off saving that contribution room for when your income gets higher and you can get a significantly higher tax refund. Mistake number 2. Not claiming your contribution strategically. If you're expecting a big income jump, maybe a promotion, a big bonus, you can choose to carry forward your contribution room next year. That way, you can get a bigger refund from the CRA. Mistake number 3. Over-contributing. I've already talked about this. But if you over-contribute in your RRSP, you have to pay a 1% penalty per month on the excess amount. So, always check your available contribution room before actually contributing. Mistake number 4. Withdrawing early. RRSP is for your retirement. If you withdraw the money early, you will be hit with fines and higher taxes. It also gets added to your actual taxable income, so your taxes will get higher. And also you lose the contribution room forever. So think carefully before withdrawing money from your RRSP, unless it's for a true emergency or maybe for your down payment as part of the home buyer's plan. And finally, the biggest one, mistake number 5, letting your contributed money sit as cash. Since the RRSP is for your retirement and your retirement may be decades later, not investing that money means you will lose out on a lot of growth and less money for your retirement. Always invest the money inside your RRSP. The RRSP is one of the best tools available in Canada to reduce your taxes and build your retirement income. So always make sure to use it wisely. If you found this video helpful, drop a like and subscribe to help the channel grow. And let us know in the comments below if you are going to contribute before the deadline or if you have already contributed. And what's your investing strategy like? Coming up next, we are going to be doing a full deep dive into TFSA and how we actually invest inside our TFSA. Stay tuned for that video. In the meantime, watch this video where we rank 15 different high-interest savings accounts currently available in Canada based on the returns they give after one full year. Thanks for watching 2 Cents Diaries. We'll see you on the next one.